Team can't lose. Bless the game. And today's topic is four money pits to avoid. Now, this is a bless the game, but I'm gonna get a little more financial on it because I felt like, it is what it is. Financial literacy channel. I mean, a lot of people don't want to hear about four ways to spot a crustacean sometimes. So, four money pits to avoid. Number one is a new car. Now, my thing is this, you know, and disclaimer, this four things to avoid would be if you're not financially free. Now, when I say that, I'm saying you got to have over $10 million to be financially free. To me, that's under my teachings. Now, moving on. So if you ain't got $10 million, I wouldn't recommend this. You dig? A new car. You dig? I would say the new car it's lovely and it is what it is. It's that new Bronco, and we all like the Bronco, and you know, but that thing gonna hit your pockets, and it just is what it is. And as soon as you drive off, that thing then went down, so it just is what it is. It depends. Like there's certain cars. This is a unique one because there's some unique cars that if you do buy them and you let them sit and they collect dust, and they will you will get see a return on your investments. But for the most part, most cars fall under a no-go, and I bet you my $10,000 car goes just as fast, or well, the speed limit. I bet you my $10,000 car goes the speed limit as well as your $100,000 car. So, some of the stuff just doesn't make any sense, and we're just trying to impress each other here. And like at a certain point, who are we kidding? You know what I'm saying? You need a transportation, you got it. Yours costs 30, yours costs 40, yours costs 100. Same difference. You guys are all gonna have to go 30. The speed limit's 30, so you can't go over that no way. So it is what it is. I mean, and it's just a money pit. There's no need for some of it sometimes, a lot of it, and just kind of keep that in mind. You don't have to impress anybody. I know you like, what the heck is this? What are you doing? I'm teaching how I teach. You dig? I want to be like something you ain't never experienced before. I'm definitely a cyborg. They didn't put me back together. I definitely I'll get to that one on the fourth one. Moving on. Number two, a big house. Now, everybody wants the big house so they can invite everybody over and show off their bear rug and the fireplace and the big 4 acres in the backyard, and etc. And the man cave, and that is cool. It is definitely hell, I want it. I'm gonna get it, but it's gonna take time. You dig? Now, just because you qualify, a lot of people make this mistake right here. They work their credit up. Ain't nothing wrong with getting your credit and playing the credit game, and getting with a realtor or whoever it may be, broker, and they want the big house, and it ain't always wise to go with what you qualify for. Now, yes, you may qualify for this $400,000 house, but you got to think in the long term here. So, like 10 years down the line, I'm assuming you did a mortgage. Usually, people don't cash out for the full 100, and so these mortgage rates go up. You see the economy and how things are going. So now you just got more weight of the world on your shoulders. You could cash out for a nice $30,000 house and live comfortably, and actually have 3 bedrooms in that thing. I don't think you need any more than 3 bedrooms. And it's got a nice little backyard, etc. It's a money pit. You got maintenance, taxes, adjustable mortgages, etc. It just sounds like a bad idea if you're not financially straight. You dig? Moving on. Not furthering your education. Number three would definitely it's a it, a lot of people overlook that one because I was talking to someone earlier and I was telling them that when people have lower educations, they're not able to solve the simple problems. So how, like, we're gonna put in like video game terms. Okay, so you beat the video game at at level 13. You dig? Now, some people, due to lack of financial literacy, you definitely need to know how money works and how the economy works and how the government works and how you can work with it and to make a place for yourself and you can collect a ROI, a little return on your investment. Now, if you're not able to solve level 1 problems or level 2 problems, you can't, you know, graduate and get to the next level where you're, starting your own business, you're seeing things, your perspective. I noticed that people at a lower education, their perspective is different. Like, dude was sitting there talking about like some bottles or something. I was like, wow. I was ear hustling the other day and man was talking about some bottles, and there ain't nothing wrong with, yeah, everybody's hustle is their hustle, but it just be levels of they want, like, you want some bottles, I want money, I won't, not saying that I won't take the bottles and I won't return the bottles, etc. I'm saying that my mind's set on a little higher money and it's supposed to be. And I see people from that lack in that area, in the no area, they settle for little bits. You dig? Sometimes you gotta shoot your rifle up. You dig? You can't be looking down. You can't be You mean to tell me your plan was little? You got plan big. You dig? And education plays a big part in that because a lot of people can't see past go because they just ain't educated to see that and see the economy and see how important it is to have financial literacy and know how to use it and leverage it. You got to be able to leverage all these elements in this cosmic soup here, and it's all beneficial. And I noticed that, when you know better, you do better. And it just is what it is. Moving on. Now, this one, I would say we overlooked this one too. And it's just more, it's important. I mean, like, okay, number 4, health, and this would be neglecting it. You dig? So it's a money pit because like later in life you start breaking down, your teeth start doing things, headaches, or not headaches, but like toothaches, never know. Your freaking leg, I don't know, diabetes, leg rot off, or, etc. It's just very something that we need to keep up on. We need to work out at least 3 times a week. I recommend you got to eat your fruits and veggies. I understand we be moving fast and we have to, sometimes we be doing the fast food thing, but we got to keep it to a bare minimum. If you ain't, however your diet is, but definitely squeeze in fresh fruits and veggies and exercise. You just eating correct ain't gonna do it. And that's gonna do something. It's gonna, something beats nothing. But when you throw exercise in there, and I recommend two other two forms of meditation. You dig? Like listening to music or just driving. Me, I go drive to Prescott, Michigan. You dig? And on the way there, it's like an hour away. On the way there, I didn't thought of 2 flexes, a couple topics, some business ideas, to pursue. It's just a beautiful thing to find your meditation. It just gives you all around balance, and it's just helps towards everything. You just need your health because, like, what good is all this money? Now, okay, yeah, you got the money, you didn't pay for them to fix your eye, and you got it all where it cools down and all this extra stuff, but your health, your health is still failing. That's just not Bad example. I would say you got all this money, but your health is failing. Now, that's a little terrible because now you got $6 million, but you only got 6 months to live. So you definitely want to keep up with your health, and you definitely if you got medical. I never understood these people that got free medical. Like, how are you got free medical? You're running around with mental illnesses and stuff wrong with you, and like the people is going to pay for it. You don't have to worry about none of that. So I encourage everybody, if you got free healthcare, if you ain't got healthcare, sign up for healthcare. Definitely, if you got free healthcare, that sounds like self-inflicted now. That's kind of backwards. And if you got money, you definitely want to keep up on your health, like with exercising and eating correctly, because you don't want to it seems like you wouldn't want to pass early, if you will. I definitely want to spend the money. You definitely want to leave the kids money and this, that, and the other, this, that, and the other, but you definitely want to enjoy the money, because I understand, like, it seems like from our teens to our, I would say, late 40s, we're chasing money and kind of working really, really hard. And then like them late 40s and stuff, I understand, like, okay, the check engine light then came on. So like now we own our over 200,000 miles in the car, etc. And it's like, we have to take that into consideration. So you have to slow down, like you got to put different oil and stuff like that in the engine and stuff like that. But definitely, I'm gonna cut it short. You guys definitely believe in yourself. Like, comment, share this video if you get any value. Do it for me. It's free. And remember, fear is like a ladder. Once you get rid of the ladder, you can go anywhere. The world is yours. Get out there and get it.